grind loud when the circus worn. Static in my chest like a sharpened thorn. If the system fails, I distort the norm. Eyes bling when the code degrade. I walk through fear like a handmade blade. Thoughts overload when the wires cascade. Every last out in my head gets flayed. Steps sit still with a deadened tone. I don't need help, I survive alone. You chase light while I break the throne. I turn my pain into sharpened stone. Rust in my lungs when the dread kick in. Pulse stay flat but the rage within. You want calm, that's a dying skin. I don't chase peace, I prefer the din. Break my mind just to feel reborn. Teeth grind loud when the circus worn. Static in my chest like a sharpened thorn. If the system fails, I distort the norm. Break my mind just to feel reborn. Teeth grind loud when the circus worn. Static in my chest like a sharpened thorn. If the system fails, I distort the norm. Twitch in my hands when the fear inflates. I don't slow down, I accelerate. Rip through truth with the fractured state. Everything you love, I disintegrate. Fire in my skull when the pressure hit. Your safe zone talk, I don't care for it. I was shaped in noise, I was built unfit. Now I run the glitch like a curse transmit. Tear open past no one else can see. I don't run rules, they run from me. When the world breaks down into entropy, I rise through wreckage, that's my degree. Break my mind just to feel reborn. Teeth grind loud when the circuit's worn. Static in my chest like a sharpened thorn. If the system fails, I distort the norm. I feel the pressure in my veins, let it erupt. Metal in my bloodstream, mind corrupt. Voices in the static tell me rise up. Breaking through the system like a deadly lockup. Dark thoughts spin like a rotary blade. Head full of noise like a war parade. I've been chasing madness through a steel brigade. Iron in my lungs from the nights I stayed. Heavy like a hammer when the bassline bursts. Breaking every limit like the planet reverse. Pulse go red when the chaos submerged. Channel every demon that the world dispersed. Cybercore burn through the back of my mind. Fracture reality, glitch in design. Every little fear I consume, refine. Turning raw rage into fuel of mine.
Tear down everything you built in your head. Grind it to dust, leave the whole world dead. System failure, system failure.
I feel the pressure in my veins, let it It's all in my bloodstream, mind tore up. Voices in the static tell me rise up.
Breaking through the system like a deadly lockup.
Chrome bones rattle when the beat engage. Circuit in my pulse like a digital rage. Break through steel with a mental gauge. I'm the main glitch in your program page. Ritual scars in the code I speak. Bass hit heavy like a war technique. Eyes go white when the force peak. Every other threat that you make too weak.
Fractured soul where the voltage strikes. Sparks in my chest when the drums ignite. Turn that fear into raw birthright. Unleash chaos when the world unites.
Let it Let's rise when the beat get grim. Sharp cut when the lights turn dim. You flex loud but your will too slim. One cold phrase and your whole crew swim. Yeah. Deep tone carry weight like a steel chain. You soft mind crack fast under real strain. Fear drips slow when I speak with the chill frame. Truth hit hard, every lie in real pain. Gray smoke twist tight in my cold chest. Small talk fade, I don't deal with the rest. You want heat, I can turn up the stress. Your whole plan crumble when my words press. Calm rage burn low like a black coal. Fake prop fold quick when you lose control. Every threat you throw got a weak soul. I grip, I will never let the fear roll. Black thoughts rise when the beat get grim. Sharp cut when the lights turn dim. You flex loud but your will too slim. One cold phrase and your whole crew swim. Yeah. Low green high cause you can't decode. Your tough act in, it's a crack facade. Pressure hit deep when your secrets unload. I speak plain truth, make your whole script implode. Black tone send chills through a packed room. Your loud threats fade out like faint fumes. I stand calm while your ego consumes. One harsh line and your fate resumes. Hate post slow like a wire in the wall. Your bluff we can't hold when you fall. Mind stay sharp, never caught in a stall. Fear hit you but I feel nothing at all. Black thoughts rise when the beat get grim. Sharp cut when the lights turn dim. You flex loud but your will too slim. One cold phrase and your whole crew swim. Faint lines shimmer where my thoughts decay. Nothing feels solid but the ash outweigh. Glitches in the dark rearrange my sway. I lose myself in a coded display.
Faint lines shimmer where my thoughts decay. Nothing feels solid but the ash outweigh. Glitches in the dark rearrange my sway. I lose myself in the coded display.
Cold trace circle in a hollow vein. Fragments rewrite in the quiet pain. Patterns collapse when the frames constrain. I see old truths to the void maintain. Static worn visions flicker out of phase. Memory distorted in unfamiliar ways. Logic corrode when the insight rays. I drift through shadows of forgotten days.
Hex code hum in a fractured core. Me and unravel at a threaded score. Silence reveal what I can't restore. Dark matter code then ask for more.
Faint lines shimmer where my thoughts decay. Nothing feels solid but the ash I obey. Glitches in the dark rearrange my sway. I lose myself in a coded display. Gray pulse a shift in a narrow trance. Fear displaced in a spectral dance. Soul goes thrive when the doubts advance. Everything tilted at a slanted stance.
Become caught to a silent mind. Truth detached from the former sign. Fragments converge and slip behind. I chase a version I never defined.
Deadlight bend in a ritual tone. Voice speaks soft in a monochrome. Thoughts fall quiet, skin to bone. Hide the dark like it's carved in stone. Faint lines shimmer where my thoughts decay. Nothing feels solid but the ash I obey. Glitches in the dark rearrange my sway. I lose myself in a coded display. Static in my bloodstream, coil like a chain. Faces in the dark whisper through my brain. True feel broken, carved into my vein. Nothing left inside but a code is strained.
Sharp lines cut deep in a mental fold. Thoughts turn cold when the signals mold. Black noise hum where my fears took cold. Silence in my chest worth more than gold. Vague form shift in the back of my sight. Echoes of a code in the dead of night. Everything warped when the pulse ignite. I wear my dread like a second sight.
Rust thoughts drip like a toxic stream. World fall apart in a fever dream. Nothing makes sense but the hidden scheme. I chase myself through a static beam. Static in my bloodstream, coil like a chain. Static in my bloodstream, coil bloodstream, coil like a train. Static in my bloodstream, coil like a train. Static in my bloodstream, coil like a chain. Faces in the dark, whisper through my brain. Truth feel broken, carved into my vein. Nothing left inside but a coded strain. Sharp lines cut deep my mental foe. Thoughts turn cold when the signals mold. Black noise hum when my fears took cold. Silence in my chest worth more than gold. Vague form shift in the back of my sight. Echoes of a code in the dead of night. Everything warp when the pulse ignite. I wear my dread like a second sight. Rust thoughts drip like a toxic stream. World fall apart in a fever dream. Nothing makes sense but a hidden scheme. I chase myself through a static beam. Static in my bloodstream, coil like a chain. Faces in the dark, whisper through my brain. Truth feel broken, carved into my vein. Nothing left inside but a coded strain. Dust in my lungs from the thoughts I keep. Wires in my blood twist while I sleep. Secrets in the void dig dark and deep. I lose myself but the truth still seep. Betrayal bloom in the grass of my mind. Old pattern shift and rewind. Time dissolve in a loop designed. I'm half alive, half undefined. Echo commands crawl under my skin. Voices in the hum whisper begin. Every new fear feel woven in. I stand alone at the threshold thin. Static in my bloodstream, coil like a chain. Faces in the dark, whisper through my brain. Truth feel broken, carved into my vein. Nothing left inside but a coded strain. I move the warning you can't unsee. Silence in my steps say more than me. You act too tough but you shake subtly. One wrong breath and you cease to be.
Hearts that cut through your whole facade. You speak on strength but your stance is flawed. Nothing you say ever land or applaud. I break your pride with a casual nod. Thick cold drag in the wind of breeze. Pressure in my chest make the weak appease. You try step up but collapse on your knees. I don't need threats, my presence decrease.
Cold thoughts move in a straight clean line. I don't rush plans, every piece of line. You push your luck, now you crossing mine. I deal with that quick, then recline. I'm the warning you can't unsee. Silence in my steps say more than me. You act too tough but you shake subtly. One wrong breath and you cease to be. Jaws stay tight when the talk get deep. You lose your mask when the real men creep. I don't chase fear, I make it steep. You fold in seconds that you try to keep.
Old scars speak when the night turn cold. Lessons carved in a ruthless mold. You break too loud with the heart so sold. I move in truth that you can't hold.
No fast pace when I enter the fight. I stand my ground with the quiet might. One sharp glance put you out of sight. That's real strength, not bark but like a warning you can't unsee. Silence in my steps say more than me. You act too tough but you shake subtly. One wrong breath and you cease to be. veins like a venom in the code. Pressure in my mind, I'm about to overload. Run another cycle just to keep me in control. Break another limit, I don't do what I'm told. Static in my chest, let it rise, let it burn. Thoughts spin fast, every second take a turn. I've been walking with a shadow that I never could discern. And the fire in my stomach make the whole world churn. Feel in my bones when the gears twist tight. Mind locked in, I don't need no light. I erase every doubt when I step in the fight. If I lose one day, then I die that night. Sharp teeth grin when the coke corrupt. I've been hiding every weakness just to self-disrupt. Every trick in your game is a file I dumped. Every fear that I have been already slumped. I feel it in my veins like a venom in the cold. Pressure in my mind, I'm about to overload. Run another cycle just to keep me in control. Break another limit, I don't do what I'm told. Hear the glitch in my voice when the wires misfire. I don't chase dreams, I devour desire. Try to slow me down, get caught in a tire. Everything you built gets set on fire. Binary posts in my shattered brain. Every broken thought form a metal chain. Dragging through the dirt just to feel no pain. Turn another screw till I split the frame. Hollow in the chest, but the will too loud. Static in the air when I face the crowd. I was born in the dark and I stand on bold. If I fall this time, I don't hit the ground. I feel it in my veins like a venom in the code. Pressure in my mind, I'm about to overload. Run another cycle just to keep me in control. Break another limit, I don't do what I'm told. One calm breath, make the weak retreat. You talk too loud, but your heart off beat. I'll walk too real for your lines to compete. Step in my space, you'll taste concrete.
Long cold drag through a silent block. You fake your strength, but your frame unlocked. Talking too tough as a kid, man, stop. Real ones move like a ticking clock. Hands stay loose when the threat get near. I don't flinch once, I don't sense fear. Your eyes say more than your mouth appears. I read that truth like a crack veneer. Cold night hum in a narrow street. Your pulse say run, but your legs repeat. I stand too firm for you to compete. My calm hit harder than your full deceit.
One calm breath, make the weak retreat. You talk too loud, but your heart off beat. I'll walk too real for your lines to compete. Step in my space, you'll taste concrete.
Scars don't fade, they just whisper slow. Teaching me signs your kind don't know. I see your pride like a shadow show. Too thin, too soft, too quick to blow. My stance don't move when the vibe get rough. Real men break, but they still act tough. You talk like steel, but you're built from fluff. Your bluff collapse, I had enough. Every small threat that you try to claim, fade on the spot when I say your name. You try play wolf, but you're not that frame. I walk in truth, you walk in shame.
One calm breath, make the weak retreat. You talk too loud, but your heart off beat. I'll walk too real for your lines to compete. Step in my space, you'll taste concrete. You'll taste concrete.
Steps echo through a dead end block. I don't raise voice, real power don't talk. Your whole attitude built on mock. I read your fear like a broken clock. Thick air shift when I change my pace. You try act bold with a borrowed face. Your words like weight, they don't leave in trace. One hard stare make your pulse a race. Real ones move with a silent creed. I don't need smoke, I don't need speed. Strength ain't noise, strength is what you bleed. And I stay calm while you concede. Walk with a purpose, never look behind. Calm in my breath, but it warm my mind. You talk about strength, I redefine. Cross my lane once and you lose your spine. And stay ready, but they never shake. I don't chase beef, I let tension bake. Your tough guy act easy to break. I for the myth with a single take. Dark street hum when my boots touch ground. Whole room shift when I turn around. No need to shout, I don't make sound, but you feel the threat in the space I bound. Old pain forced me in a ruthless way. Taught me how grown men move and stay. You try too hard just to look okay. I show up once you step away. Walk with a purpose, never look behind. Calm in my breath, but it warm my mind. You talk about strength, I redefine. Cross my lane once and you lose your spine.
Low voice stab deeper than a steel blade swing. Your fake rage melt when you hear me sing. One small line make your fear take wing. Cold mind rule, I don't fear anything. My dark core tight like a wire fuse. Your tough talk break when the truth brews. Calm tone hit hard when the bass choose. I speak three words and your soul lose. Red haze sit still in my iron core. Your pride fall fast, wasn't built for war. Thin heart rattle when my lines roar. I hold dead calm, you can endure more rust. Breath still the out with a bitter taste. Your hopes dry up, nothing left but waste. Fear rise quick when my words in case. I crush big eagles with a quiet pace. Low voice stab deeper than a steel blade swing. Your fake rage melt when you hear me sing. One small line make your fear take wing. Cold mind rule, I don't fear anything. Low voice stab deeper than a steel blade swing. Your fake rage melt when you hear me sing. One small line make your fear take wing. Cold mind rule, I don't fear anything. Ash tone hit, nerves like a dull spike. Push your loud bark fate. Die in a hush, every lie drip weak. Easy to crush, I speak slow poison. No need to rush, don't calm, rap tight like a lead shell. You're weak, claim drown, nothing left to tell. Black breath, crawl deep with a cold spell. My truth too heavy, you fold and quell. Gray smoke, frame thoughts like a death crown. Your fear leak fast, you can't hold down. I drop one bar, whole vibe shut down. Cold king sit quiet, you just drown. Low voice stab deeper than a steel blade swing. Your fake rage melt when you hear me sing. One small line make your fear take wing. Cold mind rule, I don't fear anything. I don't fear anything. I don't fear anything. I've been crawling through my mind like a parasite. All black soul, can't tell day from the night. Silver in my veins when the fear ignite. I don't need to scream, my silence bite. Fade into the static where my thoughts get torn. Brain split open like a sucker reborn. Life feel hollow like a godless form. Cold veins humming in a quiet storm. Wires in my chest where the blood should run. Dark cold trigger when the pain begun. Eyes go blank when the pulse up run. Still can't tell if I'm dead or what. Mind glitch out when the baseline shake. See my own face when the mirrors break. World turn ghost when the fear awake. I breathe slow poison like a cursed intake. I've been crawling, robbing. I've been crawling through my mind like a parasite. All black soul can't tell day from the night. Silver in my veins when the fear ignite. I don't need to scream, my silence bite. Last thoughts cracking a cycle loop. Voices in my head form a cult-like group. Dead calm mind with a venomous swoop. Tension in my bones like a buried troop. False God speak in a rusted tongue. Cold words sting like a lung undone. I reject light but embrace the wrong. Shadow in my heart always beats strong. No big rage, just a quiet burn. Lessons from the void that I never unlearned. World so small when the tides return. I stand seen, let the whole earth churn. I've been crawling through my mind like a parasite. All black soul can't tell day from the night. Silver in my veins when the fear ignite. I don't need a scream, my silence bite. Glitch in my heartbeat, break the design. Shadows in the code, twisting the mind. Nothing in the void ever stays benign. Truth cut deeper than the crooked line. Black static drip from a hollow thought. Memories corrupt every time they saw it. Pulse turn sharp when the lines get caught. Life coded in a loop I never bought. Cold hum climb through a fractured chest. Shapes in the dark never let me rest. Meaning collapse when the mind compressed. Silence hit harder than the fear address. Binary ghosts crawl under my skin. Logic distort where the doubts begin. I tried to wake up from the state I'm in, but the noise keep pulling, dragging me thin. My heartbeat, break the design. Shadows in the cold, twisting the mind. Nothing in the void ever stays benign. Truth cut deeper than a crooked line. Yeah.
Yeah, wires in my veins, humming dead refrain. Old guys hide in the digital domain. I see the marks in the mental stain. Every new thought feel preordained. Steady cascade through a broken mind. Each nightmare loop perfect aligned. I try to escape with the darkest sign, but the core of myself stays undefined. True slips slow like a dying spark. I breathe in dread from a formless dark. Nothing inside to believe a mark. Cause my soul drift out, cold so bark.
Glitch in my heartbeat, break the design. Shadows in the code, twisting the mind. Nothing in the void ever stays benign. Truth cut deeper than a crooked line.
Dark road, no lights, only breath inside my hood. Heavy steps and heavy thoughts, I walk alone like I should. If the night gon' test my soul, I hope it do it while it could. I've been drowning in myself, but in the darkness I feel good. Cold wind cut deep through the fabric of my mindset. Heart been on pause, never healed from the time yet. Ghosts in my chest, every breath is a threat. When the past catch up, I ain't run, I accept. Streets whisper names of the ones who ain't make it. Pain in my blood, every drop can't fake it. Dreams turn to dust when you watch show breaking. Now I'm just a soul in a system that's vacant. Metal in my bones from the nights I've been hurt. Dirt on my shoes from the past in the dirt. If the dark got a throne, I'ma claim it first. Life never blessed me, it only did worse. Dark road, no lights, only breath inside my hood. Heavy steps and heavy thoughts, I walk alone like I should. If the night gon' test my soul, I hope it do it while it could. I've been drowning in myself, but in the darkness I feel good. Voices in my skull like a choir in a crypt, telling me to fall when I'm barely equipped. Head in the fog, every thought get flipped. Shadow at my back and it clinging to my ribs. Cold I see true when the lights fade. Life been a blade and I'm self-made. Walk through hell with a decade. Even when I'm lost, I don't quit ways. No sleep, paranoia keep me sharp though. Mind like a battlefield scar coat. If the night won't blood, let my heart go. I've been in the dark long enough to make the dark glow.
Follow in my sins, let the void begin. If the dark pull in, I don't break, I blend.
Dark road, no lights, only breath inside my hood. Heavy steps and heavy thoughts, I walk alone like I should. If the night gon' test my soul, I hope it do it while it could. I've been drowning in myself, but in the darkness I feel good. Yeah. Walk too quiet, but the fear too loud. Real ones see me and they clear the crowd. You talk big words, but your stance not proud. One small move and you're not allowed.
Jaw locked tight when the night unfold. Nothing about me ever fits your mold. You chase quick shine, I control the cold. Power ain't hype, power stays untold. Heavy breath hang in a narrow street. Calm on my face, but my pulse concrete. You swing too wild, I don't need to compete. One slow step, knock you off your feet. I lose shift when attention climb. You talk too much just to buy some time. I don't need threats, every word a crime.
in a single line.
Walk too quiet, but the fear too loud. Real ones see me and they clear the crowd. You talk big words, but your stance not proud. One small move and you're not allowed.
Walk too quiet, but the fear too loud. Real ones see me and they clear the crowd. You talk big words, but your stance not proud. One small move and you're not allowed.
Hands stay steady when the scene go dark. I don't chase smoke, I ignite the spark. You track bold, but your heart too stark. I read your fear like a weather mark. Old scars pulse with a slow, sharp ache. Make me see lies before you even fake. You built too fragile for the hits you take. I stay unshaken, you built to break.
Stone deep calm in a thick night air. I don't need noise, I just stand and stare. Your whole routine made to look like care.
But one hard look put you under there. But the fear too loud. Real ones see me and they clear the crowd. You talk big words but your stance not proud. One small move and you're not allowed.
Static in my bloodstream, wires in my head. Echo of a lifetime I already shed. Circles in my mind spin, black, half dead. I don't fear darkness, I feel what I bred.
Pulse skip twice when the code unfold. Thoughts turn glitch when the nights get cold. True feel happy but the lies get sold. Every new path just loops back old. Ghosts in the machine whisper through my skin. Doors in my brain open from within. Cycle after cycle never know where it begins. Heartbeat loud like a ritual of sin. Light been strange in the corner of my sight. Shadows form shapes when I kill the light. Living in a loop where the wrong feels right. Mind locked tight like a sealed by fight. Static in my bloodstream, wires in my head. Echo of a lifetime I already shed. Circles in my mind spin, black, half dead. I don't fear darkness, I fear what I bred. Core run dry when the thoughts overheat. Noise in my chest like a broken heartbeat. Faith turn hollow when the doubts compete. Nothing left to follow, what you steps elite. Twitch in my nerves like a glitch in design. World feel fake, just a fragile outline. Step into the void where the stars realign. Find my own voice in the stead of divine. Dark hole hum deep like a ritual chant. Strength in the pain that the weak recant. What I became, even fear can't grant. I exist outside everything they implant. Static in my bloodstream, wires in my head. Echo of a lifetime I already shed. Circles in my mind spin, black, half dead. I don't fear darkness, I feel what I bred.
Cold steps echo through the night. I move with heavy breath. Shadows linger on my back like they've been waiting for my rest. Every corner feel alive, every silence feel possessed. If the darkness want my mind, let it put me to the glow.
Black smoke girl from the cracks in my thoughts. Heartbeat slow like it's tied up in knots. Walking in the rain till my feet alright. Every drop hit the ground like a gunshot. Mind been drifting in the deep end. Pain in my voice when I speak then. Trust no soul, everyone pretend. Only shadows stay real when the nights bend. Seen too much for a clean slate. Walk too long with a mean fake. If the cold world looking up the front gate, I'll break through slow with a dead weight.
Cold steps echo through the night. I move with heavy breath. Shadows linger on my back like they've been waiting for my rest. Every corner feel alive, every silence feel possessed. If the darkness want my mind, let it put me me to the test. Eyes low, city glow, feel distant. Thoughts race, every fear stay persistent. Life cold, every day feels twisted. Walk hard, every scar stay listed. Dark clouds follow where I tread next. Past echo loud like a vortex. Every wrong turn got a raw hex. Now I carve my path out of complex. If the night pull close, I don't flinch. Stand firm even when the pain pinch. Well, I wanna show, but I move an inch. I've been made from the parts of the dark rents. I've been made from the parts of the dark rents. I've been made from the parts of the dark rents.
Let the frost burn along my skin. Let the dark seep deeper within. If the weight call out where I've been, I return with a half-dead grin.
Cold steps echo through the night. I move with heavy breath. Shadows linger on my back like they've been waiting for my rest. Every corner feel alive, every silence feel possessed. If the darkness won my mind, let it put me to the test. Lines in my head start to twist and bend. Voices in the cold tell me don't listen. Truth in the dark never came as a friend. I come from myself and I meet no end.
Black light pulse in the back of my skull. Thoughts flooding like a ritual pull. Veins go static when I cycle though. Heartbeat glitch, never full, never know. Symbols in the dark from my own mistakes. Light split open like a fault line quake. Energy rise every time I break. Pain feel holy when the shadows wake.
Eyes turn white when the cold unfold. Future and past both run cold. Nothing feels real in the lies we're told. Everything crashes when the mind gets lines in my head start to twist and bend. Voices in the cold tell me don't listen. Truth in the dark never came as a friend. I come from myself and I meet no end.
Static lace burn through the hollow inside. Identity shift like a corrupted god. Shadows speak truth that the light can't hide. Every broken part still sticking amplified. Pulse jump sharp like a blade of sound. Thoughts drag low through the underground. Meaning dissolve and the fear unbound. I chase ghosts that were never found. In a voice split in a binary tone. One says run, another says atone. Silence pressed deep like I'm on a chrome. I'm not lost, just not fully grown.
Lines in my head start to twist and bend. Voices in the cold tell me don't listen. Truth in the dark never came as a friend. I come from myself and I meet no end. Static in my mind, form a crooked sign. Patterns in the dark, redraw my spine. Every single thought, cross a broken line. Nothing in the void, ever feel divine.
Hum seep through a hollow frame. Truth feel foreign when the shapes reclaim. Memory loop back under a ghost like flame. Identity warp never stays the same. Digital dust coat the edge of my fear. Voices in the hum chat reappear. Logic fall apart when the code unclear. Silence grows sharp, cut from ear to ear. Black leaf rise from the static core. Pulse break rhythm on a phantom score. Everything I touch feel cursed to the floor. Still I push on through the mental war.
Static in my mind, form a crooked sign. Patterns in the dark, redraw my spine. Every single thought, cross a broken line. Nothing in the void, ever feel divine. Thin strings pulled at the back of my soul. Old nickels thrive where I lost control. Meaning decay in a cursed console. Dark math carve out a hidden role.
While you're some deep in a quiet trance. Past selves glitch in a looping dance. Reason collapse at a single glance. Nothing remain but the circumstance. Hex code drip through a fractured vein. Shadows align when the lights constrain. Truth unravel with the cold disdain.
Static in my mind from a crooked sign. Patterns in the dark, reading from my spine. Every single thought cross a broken line. Nothing in the void ever feel divine.
Black mask spot with a cold blood gun. White words hit harder than a shotgun bomb. You spit big rage but I miss no harm. My silence alone set the whole room alarm. Black mask spot with a cold blood gun. White words hit harder than a shotgun bomb. You spit big rage but I miss no harm. My silence alone set the whole room alarm. Look, 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 line, line. Deep like a steel brand. Your fake pride crack easy on command. Heat rise quick when my voice land. You freeze up fast, never had a real stand. Great thoughts caught tight in a harsh loop. Your cheap flex drown like a stuck troop. My low pitch cut clean through the whole group. Small lines drop in the fear regroup. Calm venom drips off from a dull grin. Your loud threats fold when the bass kick in. No bluff, hold weight when your heart too thin. I spit one truth and your fate locked in. Vibe with a cold blood calm. Quiet words hit harder than a shotgun palm. You spit big rage but it miss no harm. My silence alone set the whole room alarm. A black mask vibe with a cold blood calm. Quiet words hit harder than a shotgun palm. You spit big rage but it miss no harm. My silence alone set the whole room alarm. Look, look, look. Chocolate hot like a wine. Look, 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 look. Chocolate hot like a wine. Look, look, look. Shot glass snap pride like a weak bone. You drop noise fast when you're my tone. Fear hum slow cause you're so half grown. I stay ice cold, pressure carved in the stone. Hate post slow like a wire in the heat. Your whole ego burn when my lines repeat. False courage vanish when the eyes meet. I speak few words but the punch complete. Rust voice carves scars when I say names. Your mask peel quick when you lose your claims. Hard truth kill hype, never needed flames. My calm hit harder than your wildest aims. Duck, 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 duck. Black mask vibe with a cold blood calm. Quiet words hit harder than a shotgun palm. You spit big rage but it miss no harm. My silence alone set the whole room alarm. Duck, duck, duck.
Too quiet for your nerve to cope. Calm in my tone, but I cut you out. You talk real big on a fragile slope. Step in my light, yeah, yeah. I move too quiet for your nerves to cope. Calm in my tone, but I cut you out. You talk real big on a fragile slope. Step in my light and you lose that scope. Yeah. Fog hand when my boots touch ground. Your voice crack quick when you hear my sound. You stand too tall when your crew around, but break too fast when they're not inbound. Coast swung low like a blade in rest. I don't rush threats, I just manifest. One coast there, put your pride to test. I measure men by the weight they stress. Slow breath rise when the street term you. You try to act sharp, but your words dilute. Real ones know when a man resolute. You fold too quick, you would never move. Too quiet for your nerves to go. Calm in my tone, but I cut you off. You talk real big on a fragile slope. Step in my light and you lose that scope. Cold night breeze, push the fear your way. You shift your stance like you came to sway. I don't chase conflict, I let it display. Most men break by what they portray. Deep cut truth in a simple glance. You build your lines on a false advance. My kind move at a different stance. Every slow word like a last chance. Hands stay ready but the rage stay low. Strength don't scream, it prefer to grow. Talk all you want but the streets still know. I walk too real for your act to show. I move too quiet for your nerve to go. Calm in my tone but I cut your hope.